Welcome back, guys. In this session, I'm going to show you how we can create a CSS modules. Suppose here we have your app.css file. And now if I create a separate file, like a CSS file or something, I'll say like this, my styles.css. And here, let me just make two class names, dot error. One is error. I'll say whenever error is there, the color of the text should become red. And one more class name I'm going to make success, success. There, the color of the text becomes green. So these are the two class names which I have kept inside my style.css file. So if I come to my app.js, okay, suppose this is the h1 tag here. Right now, if I go to the browser, you can see this h1 over here like this. Okay, now let me come back to the code, and let's suppose I have here in h2 tag, let's say error statement, error statement. Okay, and for this one, I want to keep the class name that's error, error. Okay, but if I do this, it's not going to do any kind of changes in the CSS because we have to import. Okay, we have still not imported here that file which I have created, that is my styles.css at the top. So let me come here and say let's import. Okay, same just like that only. I'm going to say I'm importing from this file. Let me say dot dot, and let me say if I can come to that src, and then in the src folder, I think directly maybe I can write like this, my styles.css. Let me see if it gets applied. So let's go to the browser and see. As you can see, the class name red got applied on this particular text. Now let me come back to the code, and just like this only, let me copy this name, paste it over here, and let us apply that success, success, success. Okay, and here let me change this statement to success statement. Now let me save the code. Let me go back to the browser, and as you can see, for this error class name is getting applied, and for this text the success class name is getting applied. Now what is a CSS module means? First of all, right click on src, create a new file, say my app styles, styles dot, instead of saying css you say module dot css. Okay, all the module files will be named in this manner. Okay, so this is the extension. So we have to say modules module.css. Now inside this, I'm going to create a same class name called as success. Okay, and I will say this will give background color as green and color of the text. Okay, it's going to make it as white. So this is the class name. Okay, this is the class name success. Okay, which is present inside this module.css file. So this is how you create a module file where you will apply all your CSS code. Now let us come back to app.js file, and let us import that file at the top of this app.js. Okay, so let me write like this. So first of all, we will have to take a variable name as well. So I'll say like this, import, okay, my success class. Okay, we can name anything here. Okay, I've simply named it as my success class, and this will be from that particular file which we have named it as my styles module.css, my app styles. So let me write this one and put a semicolon over here. Okay, now let's say I just copy this one more statement and paste it over here, and for this one I want to add whatever the style is there inside this one. Okay, like the background should be white, sorry, green, and the color of the text should be white. Okay, that is the class name I want to use here. Okay, in order to do that, see, if I simply say success on this one, okay, and save it. Okay, and let us go back to the web browser and check it out. See, for both of them it is applying the same normal CSS code which we have put it inside this mystyle.css file. Okay, but for this second statement I want it from the module file, not from the normal file. Okay, so I want this styling to get applied. Okay, if this is the styling which I want it to get applied, means what we have to do is in app.css. Okay, instead of doing it like this, okay, we have to print this particular name as the class name. So let me put it here inside the curly brace. First of all, I have to say my success dot class. In that we have a class name called as success. That is what which I want to apply. So this is the module code which we are applying it on our h2 heading. Okay, that is the success. I'll say here module statement, success for module statement, like that. Okay, now let me save it and let's go and check out the browser now. And as you can see, this statement has been applied, means the css code which we wrote inside module.css, that got applied only when we said that whatever name we have imported here, okay, that success value you put to this particular heading tag. Okay, so this success tag, okay, is not available for all the other code. See, suppose now if I go to that mystyle.css and I remove this class name, there is no class name called as success anymore. Okay, and if I come here, see the second statement, the css code is removed, it has gone to the black. Okay, it is no longer green anymore. Okay, and the code which we have written in app dot my style dot modules dot css, see, this is the success tag, and even if I give here class name as success, it is not going to get applied anymore. But if I copy this, okay, I copy the success class name from the module file and put it on the second h2 tag also. Now if you will be able to see that the css code which we have written in the module.css file is getting applied. Okay, so this is how you create css modules, and you can apply it on any one of the components or the tags whichever you're using inside your React applications.